So as I'm supposed to go to conference, but instead of that we're sitting outside because conference is difficult to go. At first I was wondering like, man, what should we do? Should we go there? Should we not? Yada yada yada. Then I decide, no, it's okay. Don't go to conference at all. We put one of our friends inside. We're just sitting outside. And I don't know what to do. Okay, so we talk about random shit. This is our university. It has many things, many mountains. And that is people dying. That is I dying. Hello guys, welcome to the live stream. Every time someone will come to the live stream, we're gonna welcome them. And we ask people what to do. As we're sitting outside. Hey yo, what's up guys? Welcome to the live stream. I don't know if you guys can hear me or not. Hopefully you guys can hear me. It's connected. If you guys can hear me, maybe you guys can ask me something about China. Today, city, Chongqing City. Do you guys know Chongqing City? I'm in Chongqing City, guys. So we're doing our conference. I mean, we're supposed to do our conference, but instead of doing our conference, we're just sitting here. Can you guys hear me though? Do you guys hear me? Yada yada yada. Do. My mom grew up in Hong Kong and she said it was lovely. Yes, Hong Kong is now a lot better. Hong Kong before and now it's a lot different. So for example, like if your mom grew up in Hong Kong in the 1990s, that time everywhere you see it's just bicycles and things like that, YOLO taxis. Looks very cool, like Hong Kong vibe. But if you see Hong Kong now, it's like a very modern city. I really like Hong Kong. Is there a car flying in the China? No, of course not. Come on, guys. I think that thing you're saying is just an experimental thing. Elon Musk was saying that as well, that he's gonna make a car that's gonna flying car. I don't know how that actually works, like a flying car. Needs to have like because it's small, so it needs to like somehow make the engines to produce energy to make it go upwards. So it will become very very difficult unless they have like a road that can actually like link it to flying. I would recommend my favorite city, as in city. So first thing is like, do you like do you want to like, what things do you want? Do you want like a village, like nature and other things, or do you want something like, for example, like really cyberpunk? Do you want what do you want? That's his main question. So if yeah, I don't know if you guys know, like Chongqing is like the cyberpunk city. So here there is a lot of technology. If you want more nature, you can search Guilin. Guilin is, I think, one of the most beautiful places in China. It's very beautiful. It's southern China, so the weather is not that cold, not that hot. We also have Inner Mongolia that is really, really, really beautiful. Thank you so much. Inner Mongolia is like northern China, so it's gonna be very cold if you go in the winter. But if you are just going in summer, it's gonna be a little bit hot and dry. So, by the way, you know, this Guilin is in which province I forgot, but there's multiple provinces in China, right? Like for example, if you come to Chongqing and you want to see the nature, you can go. You know, Transformers movie, right? It was shot here in Chongqing, this city. In that there's another mountain called Wulong Mountain. So that's the place where Transformers movie was shot. So that place is also very very natural. It's outside of the city, don't have this cyberpunk vibe and things like that, and it's kind of beautiful. And if you go, if you want seaside, there's like Sanaya. It's very very beautiful. There's many places. Even in one province, there's a lot of places. And if you guys don't know this, like Chongqing, communist country. I also wonder how do they, but China is not a communist country. China is run by Communist Party, right? The party that runs China is Communist Party, but the country is not communist. Country is socialist. So it's like socialism with Chinese characteristic. That's how they define it. But I will make it more simple. To be honest, China is just how to say, social democracy. More similar to like Nordic countries, right? I will not say like more like exactly the same, but it's more similar to Nordic countries. The way they regulate money is that it has open market with how to say, it has nothing related to communism. Communism is an economic term, okay? So it's, see, like in the media they will use it in a way like that is like something evil, something like related to the government, blah 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 blah. But what communism actually means is like a country without money and class. Viva China, Brazil. Oh, I have a friend from Brazil. His name is Pedro. He studied here. So the thing is like how to say, we have open market. I mean, here it's open economy, right? Open market economy. And the thing is that it's heavily regulated. What communism means is like a moneyless and a classless society, right? So in that society there cannot be money or class. So everyone's supposed to be exactly equal. For example, your president and you should be the same person. So that's called a communist country. Thank you. Thank you for the donation. Really, really appreciate it, Mini. Oh, welcome. Mini guy, edit. Thank you so much. You're the second donator, so I will forever remember your name. So the thing I was explaining, it's cool to see people donate, and it makes me very very happy. So the thing I was trying to explain is like the aspect of communism does not exist in real world. Yeah, of course there is a stock market in China. Of course there is a stock market in China. It's normal. Guys, China is just similar to Nordic country. Okay, nothing else. The thing about China, the thing that makes it communist is, thank you so much. the thing that makes China like a communist country is that you cannot own property, right? That's like a communist rule. A good night, so I can. Okay, good night, good night. Hope you sleep well. What I was explaining. So, in reality, in real world, communism does not exist, right? There has never been a communist country. There has been people who want to establish communism, but most of them tend to be dictators, or sometimes they're like underprivileged. Sometimes they're. Good night. I hope you sleep well. Yes, you cannot own your own house. You cannot own your own land. You cannot own property in China. So that is one rule, okay, of China. I mean, yes, yeah, it is a rule in China. I don't know which other country has this rule, but the reason for that is that unattainable. Yeah, it's a. I know it sounds weird, guys, but you can rent. I mean, you can lease a house, okay? So the way, if you want to buy a house work, is like you're gonna buy a house normally, and in China, people will say like, okay, it's buying a house, but the truth is that you're gonna lease the house from the government for a long, extended period of time, and while you have that house, I was just about to sleep. No, guys, it's not crazy. So the thing is that you're gonna lease a house, right? So when you have a house and it's gonna be for like an extended amount of time, so while it's gonna be like 99 years, something like that, and after it expires, right, you can renew your lease for a very, very small amount of money. So it's not like oh, you just buy a house and it's gonna be taken by the government, not like that. But you cannot own the house. It cannot be owned by you. Just like land, you cannot buy a land and make a house. I know it sounds very, very crazy, right? But the reason for that is like this. If people are allowed to own houses, they can own infinite amount of houses. For example, one person can buy around 10 houses. Wait, got it. So, I don't know why this one get flagged. Yeah, so people can own infinite amount of houses, right? For example, rich people can buy like 6,000 houses, and you know there's finite amount of land. Yeah, thank you. I know. It's a beautiful tree. Actually, this entire building is very, very beautiful. I'll show you guys. Yes. So. Oh. So if you have like houses, it's like. Because it's almost ending. Of course, you guys are late.
So why are you outside?
Because if we go there is no seat.
Oh, and what about the sign?
We will sign when it ends.
When you finish.
Oh, so should we go now?
There's no seat inside.
You can go now because you guys are girls.
And then we still have to no.
Now she's there.
Of course.
Why are you smiling?
He's always smiling.
Why are you smiling?
Yeah, so if you have like an infinite amount of houses, for example, let's say there is, okay, think like this, okay, guys, simple thing.
Have you subscribed to my YouTube channel?
Huh?
Translate.
Did you, she has a YouTube channel.
Oh,
Let me see. Go YouTube.
I don't want.
You don't want? Why?
I just
good-
want to see what I want to see. That's all.
Good answer. Did you subscribe to my channel? So the thing is like this. Let's say there is a this. Okay, imagine this, guys. Let's say the world is. Today we are teaching communism, guys. Yes. From here to here, yeah. Go up 206. Go up, then go left. Second floor, then left. I'm sorry, guys. So imagine this world is just this block, okay? And let's say you can build 1, 2, 3, 4, okay? In this block, you can build 4 houses, and you have 40 people, okay? Let's say you have 40 people. Let's say there is one very, very wealthy person, okay? Because he's very, very wealthy, he can own property. He can buy at least granite floor. So he can buy at least like 2 houses. So he can buy 2 houses, right? So other 38 people have to live in these 2 houses. So that is the unfairness when you when you let people own property. Also, there is another problem with owning property. Until what end do you own property? So let's say you buy this land, right? But you can go upwards. To what end you can go upwards, and to what end what you can do to the house. Let's say I buy a house there, right? And I every day put loudspeaker outside. It's my home. I can do whatever I want. I own it. But I put loudspeaker there and they play music. You're gonna get noise complaints. You're gonna get police coming to your house. So there is some sort of restriction we create in order for us to maintain this control over the property. So a good way to just annihilate this problem is that you don't have ownership of property. And I think this way you can understand it better. I don't know if you guys can understand it or not, but I'm trying to make it very, very simple. So that is one of the reasons why I like this policy. Will not say that this is like something that I like. For example, I personally, if I need to buy a house, I'm not gonna buy a house here in China. I'm gonna buy a house in another country, hopefully in a Western country. So the reason the reason I like this situation is because it's beneficial for the mass, right? But we live in a world that is capitalistic, right? Our world is capitalistic. So in general, if you want to live in this world, capitalistic world, no, that's not cops, guys. That's just a security guard. They are university security. So they are here. They have nothing to do with the police. Yeah, in general, you will not see police inside the university unless something happens and police needs to come inside. That is almost never seen. One time, police came to my room. The reason for that was like, it's a very interesting story that I don't want to say. No. Yeah. Everyone is watching everyone. In China, this is true. For example, everywhere there is CCTV camera. So people are watching you everywhere, but it's not like they're like watching you, listening to every word you say, not like that. That's not possible, right? And either way, I don't care if someone is listening to me, right? We're saying words so people can listen to us. Always remember, words are spoken in order for other people to listen, right? So if they're listening, very good, it's okay. Things I'm saying is not lie. And everyone is listening to everyone all the time. You have YouTube, Facebook, Instagram. I have everything in my phone, and I'm live streaming, I'm talking. It's listening all the time. If anyone wants to find my data, it's not like that, guys. When you say like that, I feel embarrassed. When you have a phone on your hand, even if you turn off the internet, your SIM card can be tracked. That's how you track your iPhones, right? With the SIM card. Thank you, guys. I think that's due to the mic. I bought a new mic, guys. Actually, I didn't buy it. On October 12th, I had my birthday. This mic was given to me by my girlfriend. I'm really thankful to her. By myself, I will not invest in anything that is related to YouTube. But I will now, maybe soon. Oh my god, these days we're having a big problem. We have a new management system and I don't think she knows how to work. She delays our payment for monthly payment. I need to pay rent on 9th. By the way, guys, I am assuming that you guys are from USA or something like that, or Western countries. Do you guys know Zohran Mamdani? He won the New Year mayoral election, right? I wonder, what do you guys think about him? You know, people call him communist because he want to freeze the rent. He want to make buses free. Making buses free is communism nowadays. In China, we also have the same thing. Buses are kind of free. Not exactly free, but you have to pay 2 RMB. 2 RMB is like 0.25 cents. A good way to understand what you can buy with 2 RMB is like you can buy like half kg rice. Yeah, around half kg rice with 2 RMB. So it's not like a very, very lot of money because extreme poverty to say, no, what's EPT? I don't know what is EPT. EBD, sorry, EBT. What is that? Can you explain to me? I can search it, but I don't. If I try to search it, my live stream ends every time. Guys, I've been sick a lot these days. The weather is so fucked up. Free money for loan. Oh, I know. So it's not like a free money, but it's like, yeah, food share government assistance for. Okay, I know. Yeah. I know. But in China, I don't think you have that things. Yeah, in China, you don't have this. That's a good thing. I know some people don't like it. People think like that's also communism. But I think if you're poor, like me, you understand the value of money. Like if you can save some money on the food, you can spend it more on education and other stuff. And like for example, let's say you want to get a degree, it's very, very expensive, right? Oh, they canceled it. I think Trump canceled it, right? Yeah, I know. Of course, people are gonna riot. People don't have money. If people don't have food, people gonna riot. But I hear like, yeah, I know. So that's a little bit sad, right? USA is one of the wealthiest country in the world, and a country like that having to live on people needing like a government assistant to live is really, really sad, right? The reason for that is like the way I said, like, you know, some people can own two property, right? You know, come back to the property ownership. Like this is one reason why things like that happen. Okay, I'm making it very, very simple, but don't take just my word for it. It's just one word, guys, just one example, right? Imagine again, okay, so this part is land, right? So here to here is the land. So if you have land this much and we built 4 houses here, remember guys? So when you have 4 houses here, 2 is owned by these 2 people, and these 2 houses is owned by 38 people. So these 2 people don't need 2 houses. The demand blame that Trump became because he won't make Obama care cheaper, but the Republicans, it's EBT, it is a shit show. Yeah, so not China. So US has always been like a very divided country, right? But you need to understand, like, it goes back to like a very, very simple logics. Right, you have two people who own houses. 38 people cannot live in these 2 houses. So 32 people. How's everything? It's good. It's good. Welcome to live stream. So these 38 people need to rent houses, right? So this one person can move into this house and can let people rent this house. So these people have to rent here, and to pay the rent, they have to go out and work more. And this person can get free money, and when he have more money and he has to work more, this person, because he owns the house, he can make the house price go up. He can say, okay, I need more money, so from now on I will increase the rent. And if you earn more money, he can also think like, oh, he's earning more money now, so he should pay me more money. So this person have the person who owned the 2 houses have more power over these people, and these people already living in a bad condition. And I don't know if you guys know, when you live in a cramped up places with bad food, bad environment, your growth will be hampered, you will not have the mood to work, you will have depression, a lot of things like that. We need to take these things into account, right? So what's happening is that this person is making more and more money, and these people are losing more and more money. So this person ultimately can own these 2 houses as well. When he owns these 4 houses, he's gonna think about his wealth, right? These 2 persons' wealth. He's not gonna think about the other 38 people. So what he can do is break this house, turn it into a factory, let the people work in the factory, raise the rent here. And these 3 houses, they are gonna get cramped, break it again, do it again. So these people, 1% people, they're trying to implement rent control so people can't do that. Yes. So yeah, that is why rent control is necessary. That is one of the reasons why I don't like ownership of property. That is one of the reason I like the way China operates in these cases, right? I don't like everything about China. Always remember that. But these certain things that I like about China, I hope, not I hope, I think people can figure out another way solution to it. There is always multiple solution to things. I believe humankind are very, very smart, right? People are smart in general. People can sit and find more better solution. But this is one of the reasons why if you have property ownership, people starts building ownership and owning property and pricing people out of the property. So that is what you see now in the US. That is called inherited property ownership, right? So people will inherit. So hundreds of years, these people who own two houses will always be wealthy, and people who didn't own the houses will always be poor. So that is something that we need to always remember. Also, some people will argue like, oh, there's a cultural aspect. I don't know if you guys know Ben Shapiro or not. I remember he was arguing like, oh, why is Asian? They're the minorities, yet they own the majority of the houses in like England or USA. The reason for that is not because like Asian people have a good culture or Asian people save money or things like that. No, the people who are allowed to go to USA from Asia are from a wealthy background. Unless you have a certain amount of wealth, you cannot get a visa. So if you're going from Asia to like USA, most likely 99% possibility that you come from at least a well-off family. So when you're there in USA, what's gonna happen is that you already have the advantage in either education or something like that. That's why you will not see like someone homeless going to from being homeless in China, then you kind of go to USA, not like that. He's gonna have a doctorate degree or something like that in USA. So we always need to remember these things. Without that, how can they pay these heavy tuition fees, right? So these are some aspects we need to remember. And that way, that is one of the reasons why I like Mamdani. As you know, Mamdani was trying to do like rent control. I know like he want to make the buses free. Making the buses free is very good. It lowers the expenses. When you have lower expenses, people can go out and buy more things, eat more things, like that, right? I think today's conversation was very fun. I could teach you guys something, hopefully. My major was international economics and trade. We used to discuss these things in our university. Our professors were very, very kind. If you guys ever want to study, I would recommend you guys come to that university. They're good teachers. This university is not that good, I would say. And my friend is watching TikTok. Instead of going to the conference, we're doing a conference outside, guys. Finding people here. I know. And Trump also said that if Zohran Mamdani wins, he's gonna cut the cost and other things like that. It's a problem, but how it is. By the way, guys, 2 minutes later, I'm gonna end the live stream because my phone is running out of charge and I need to go home. Maybe after this, I'm gonna eat something. I'm gonna try to make a video of eating. I mean, like just showing you guys like the food and things like that. I made a video before, but I didn't post it because I forgot. Well, a lot of times I take a lot of videos and then I'm like, oh yeah, when I go back home, I'm gonna edit it. When I'm home, what I'm doing? Lay on bed. Do nothing. I need to change, need to become more productive, guys. But I turned my house into a studio. I have the lights. I have lights now. I have like tripod. I have everything. So I can do live streaming now, guys. If you guys want to watch, we're gonna do live stream again at night. So almost 30 seconds left. We're gonna end the live stream, guys. But thank you guys, everyone. Thank you everyone for watching, especially to Mini Guy Edits 101 who donated to our live stream today. Yeah, it's really highly appreciated. Few dollars goes a long way. very, very long way for us. Really, really thank you for that. I'm really happy about that. Thank you so much. I know I cannot like scream or something like that. I'm too old for that, guys. I'm sorry about that. I know in YouTube you're supposed to do that, but I cannot. But I really, really appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. Thank you, guys. Thank you for watching. It was a good live stream, guys. Hope to see you guys again tomorrow, not tomorrow, at night or something like that. Thank you for watching, guys. See you later. Bye bye.